Welcome. So this is another video. Today I know I said I'm not going to review any more Soul Generation projects, but it seems like I've been catfished because Matata released an EP the other day. What's the name of this thing? It's called Unaware, and this feels like Soul Generation featuring Matata. Let me just be honest. Let me just start out of the gate. Soul Generation featuring Matata, Unaware. Let's begin. Okay, first of all, mixing and mastering is quite good. It's Soul Generation, but this is the thing. Ben Soul's and Viri's vocals are better mixed and mastered than these other guys. That's what I'm saying. This project. Anyway, I'm a fan of Matata. Okay, I'm not a fan. I like their music. I kind of like what they did, how they do their videos. So if you begin with mixing and mastering, the mixing and mastering is quite decent for Ben Soul and Viri. And that's where the problem begins, because it feels like Matata, that someone else did their vocals. And so sometimes if you're keen enough, you'll notice there's a dip. When Matata's guys come to sing or rap, there's a dip in the vocal. Like the volume goes down and then Viri comes up, it's up here, then Ben Soul kama kawaida unajua vile wao umcheza. So mixing and mastering for me it was a mixed bag. It's decent. It's a 6.5 because not a 6, it's a 7 because kuna discrepancies hapa na pale. It's a bit annoying, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's just that it's annoying. Once you notice it, you can't unnotice it. The next thing about the production elements, I like the production elements of this project. This project felt grounded. It felt like, it didn't feel like a Soul Generation project. It didn't feel like a Matata project. It felt like a cohesive project, and both worlds came through. And that's why I keep saying this is a Soul Generation featuring Matata project, because the key shining factors was not Matata. It was basically Viri and Ben Soul. These guys should just release an EP or an album to funge story. Ama namna gani? Hii mambo ya kuja kunyonga mtu mwingine kwa project yake si mzuri. But the production was quite nice. So production is a win for me. I like the elements, I like the beats, I like how everything was arranged. Nothing felt out of place. It's something that some moments I was a bit wowed. But all in all, it was a good attempt. It was not a good attempt, it was done well. So cohesion. The project is a short and sweet EP. And the themes being observed here is basically the nightlife, having fun, going out, getting drunk, you know, the usual madness za watu vijana hapa na nje, hapa na pale. You understand me? So cohesion, the project gets the job done. Unaware, it's cohesive. It's cohesive enough. As for the lyricism, I must say this is where things get a bit interesting. Matata did shine in the lyrics. They held their own, and that is rarely done in Kenya. Usually what you find is someone has someone featuring na anaoshwa. In Kenya it's usually weird. Either ujama mwenye na feature, you know what Major did for us, you know, kwa ile Nairobi. But anyway, in this case, the lyricism was quite good. However, at some moment I felt like it was Sauti Soli, if that makes sense. Yeah. The moments when Viri will come sing, and I feel like this feels like more like a Sauti Sol project than a Matata project or a Soul Generation project. But that's just me. So the lyricism was quite good. I like the fact that Matata kept their own vibe, kept their own style, didn't try to change and adapt to anyone, but they did their thing. And I feel like if we had a better mixing and mastering engineer for their camp, or they used the same mixing and mastering engineer like the Soul Generation guys did, we'd have a really good, a really tight-knit project. So, conclusion. The album art. Hebu ngoja niangalie album art. Najua nimesahau kuangalia album art. Yeah. Album art iko fiti kabisa. Naona kuna nganya hapo aka Ma3. The album art is quite nice. The person who did this actually thought about it. It was a well thought project, and it was something that when I look at, I feel the vibe of Matata. This is what, when I see Matata, this is what I think of. I think of good vibes, but in an urban chic kind of style. So all in all, what do I think of the project? The project is a decent 8. It's a decent 8. The only letdown is that I feel like Soul Generation took over the project, and it feels more like a Soul Generation featuring Matata instead of Matata featuring Soul Generation. Because Viri and Ben Soul, they do most of the hooks, they do most of the choruses. So yeah, they are the most prominent feature in this thing, and it's not because they are famous. Immediately you listen to the projects, those are the people you hear most, you know. It doesn't sound like Mare Mare, you know. That's the thing. So it's a decent 8, 7.58. Yeah, give it. So that being said, it's been me, Shembesa Jerry the musician. I'ma see you next week.